Good start. That's 4. Slow outfield or not, that's Matthew Hayden at his best. Not a bad ball, just a fraction wide. The length was okay. That's a good positive start. You talk about the pressure on the batsmen and bowlers, but also the fieldsmen. When you win the toss and elect to bowl, here it is, seam upright, just a fraction wide, got it on the up, right in the middle of the bat, 4.
That's conviction. Just a little straighter to Hayden on the off stump rather than outside off, and not as much swing. Hayden really does like that.
Oh, that's a beauty, straight through him. It's a perfect delivery, just couldn't find the outside edge. Good carry to the keeper.
Length is key, we've said it, and that has nipped. Leg cutter to the left-hander, off cutter for the right-handed bowler. You'll see it go from right to left as we speak across the batsman. Doesn't get the edge, which means one thing. Probably just a bit short.
Good shot. This outfield's okay. It could go all the way. Oh, that's a credit to the ground and the ground stuff. For all that rain, you get a 4 off a ball that was struck well, but not with tremendous power.
He was sort of over the top of it when he played the shot. It wasn't flying at catchable height for very long, but it did leave the left-hander. Normal ball. It's the one that will come into the left-hander, the Tim Southey bowling.
Gone! Yes, he has. It's 1 for 13. That's a big wicket, and that's very well bowled. That's what they need in New Zealand. They've won the toss, they've elected to bowl, and Hayden has gone.
Find the areas. That's what the New Zealanders have to do. There will be offerings everywhere if they get their bowling lines and lengths perfect for each individual plan. We talked about Hayden being different to Kadich. They found it. They found it. A forceful half front foot shot, edge to slip. And how long did it take to get to him? The Kiwis are wrapped. Hayden not so. 4 overs, 1 for 13. So 19 years of age, and he's thinking on his feet early in a test match when the New Zealanders are under pressure. Brilliant stuff. So we've seen Matthew Hayden leave some really dangerously.
Good start by Ponting. That'll be 4. Beautifully played, full face of the bat. 5 overs gone. It's 1 for 18 at the Gabba. Good shot. Kadich just works out beautifully on the onside. And another boundary. Kadich's first. 4 so far in the first half hour. That's good batting, but lost the 1 wicket.
Confident and ready he was. Let one go down the leg side previous in this over. This time the in swing. Good seam. The seam we didn't see in Matthew Hayden's dismissal, and Kadich was ready for it.
That's well bowled. Got him! Yes, he has! That's 2 down. That's a great spell of bowling. So up to 6 overs, it's 2 for 22, and New Zealanders rightfully very, very happy.
Same method, I think, as for the Hayden dismissal. The batsman expecting the ball to come back into it in the left-hander, and it's gone straight on once again. Found the outside edge.
Beautiful outside edge too. Don't the wicket keepers love that? Waist high, beautiful edge. Kadich departs. 2 for 22.
And just a little bit of movement, or lack of movement on that case. Just didn't come back in to Kadich like he thought it would. Found the edge.
You're dead right about that that cross seam. Look at the grip there on the ball. I mean, he's He's bowled it to go straight through. A lot of bowlers think that you've got to be able to swing the ball both ways. You don't. If you're going one way, all you've got to do for variation is make one go straight.
That's out. Oh, well taken. A second slip. That's bounced more than Ponting thought. Found the shoulder of the bat, and the Australian captain is the third wicket down.
Great bowling. I think he was just beginning to close the face a little bit, but bounced at him. It probably hit quite near the shoulder of the bat. What a wicket this is. Let's see if we can pick up exactly where it hits. Look, a beautiful seam position. And yeah, closing the face as I thought. Hitting very high up, and a good catch. Beautifully taken. That's how they're in the slips. And so, boy, Ricky Ponting gone for 4.
Don't try too hard for wickets, just try hard to get the ball in the right areas. That one straightening slightly on Ricky Ponting, and he paid the price for getting in too square and trying to hit it to the onside. You'll see the close of face bringing about the leading edge. You'll look at that replay and think, well, why didn't I just keep the blade square on to the ball? But a little bit of a leg cutter.
I think that's a fair point. I do think that the face of his bat was actually facing wide mid-on. Just watch here. It'll probably come straight towards the camera as it comes down now. Just watch this. Look where the bat... In fact, it's worse. It's actually facing towards mid-wicket. And that wouldn't have helped at all. Very hard to adjust from there. And watch hot spot here, right up near the shoulder. Not quite on the shoulder of the bat, but look at almost at the back of the bat, that edge. Oh, isn't that hot spot absolutely unbelievable?
But Jamie Howe there at second slip, hands on the knees, and then all of a sudden he thinks, oh, I'm in the game here. Well, it's coming my way. Oh, you beauty. There's the Australian captain.
The captain. That's nicely played. It's going to go for 4, is it? Oh, he slipped. I think he slipped down there. The fieldsman down at Martin down there looked as if he didn't get out of the starting blocks too quickly. Otherwise, he really should have cut that off.
Oh, it raced away. It raced away. It was turned. It was a southie starting a little bit straight, and it swung into the pads and leg stump of Hussey, and he doesn't miss out. It's full enough to... Mike Hussey slipped over as well, but it raced down there to the boundaries, and a great opportunity.
Oh, just short. The slips. It may go for 4, actually. Very short boundary down there at third man. Thick outside edge brings about a boundary, but once again, it was another edge.
Yeah, good bowling. That's the place to bowl. And what Michael Slater was saying is right. You've got to try and get them pushing hard at the ball. You can see there the beautiful seam position. Just moved out a little bit. The face of the bat slightly open, but it did go down. And there was no chance of a catch there. Ended up going for 4. Yeah, you're dead right too about they can't give you singles away.
Get the ball in the right areas. Just keep it there. Draw the Australians into shots. Leave gaps where that shot was supposed to be played in cover. That's been done by Vittori. They did exactly everything perfect. The ball was delivered well. The shot was mistimed, and Australia got lucky.
It was a beautiful outswinger.
The thing that was interesting to me was that third slip basically didn't move a muscle. It didn't look as though it was that wide of him that he wouldn't have at least been throwing himself to the right.
It's Grant Elliott in there at third slip. And it's 3 runs to Michael Clarke. Southee just straying a touch too straight, and Clarke, as always, on the lookout to score. And was able to find that space at mid-wicket. Yep, Grant Elliott rooted to the spot, and we've seen 2 opportunities now. Clarke just fending the ball wide of gully and now wide of slip.
He just turned and watched it go by. I would have thought there was at least a dive in it. It was certainly at a good height for a catch.
Australia go to lunch 3 for 60 on the first day of the 3 mobile Test match summer, having been put into bat by Daniel Vittori. Matthew Hayden caught Taylor bowled Southee for 8. Simon Katic caught McCullum bowled Southee for 10, and Ricky Ponting caught Howe bowled Southee for 4.